Born and raised in New Roads, Louisiana. Grew up there and went to school at Catholic High of Point Capee, and then from there went to college at LSU in Baton Rouge. After college, went straight to med school, LSU New Orleans, and then after finishing medical school, I went to residency back in Baton Rouge. Did internal medicine with LSU, starting out at Earl K. Long, and then once Earl K. Long closed, we moved to Our Lady of the Lake, and that's where I finished my residency. And then after completing residency, I had decided that I wanted to join my father in practice, Donald Doucet, and we both made the decision at that point that we wanted to join the Baton Rouge Clinic. So after I finished residency, immediately joined the Baton Rouge Clinic and have been practicing with them since. I'm a movie person. I love to watch movies, reading novels, fiction, things that are not necessarily educational when I'm not in the office. I also like to go out on the river. Falsh River is located in New Roads, so I enjoy just cruising on the river and spending time with friends out there. Our office is located in New Roads. It's behind Point Capee General, the hospital in New Roads, and all the physicians' offices are really in the same area behind the hospital. Our office is all the way in the back, and there's a sign that identifies us as part of the Baton Rouge Clinic with our name, but it's pretty easy to find once you get down the road behind the hospital. I didn't know starting out when starting medical school that I wanted to do internal medicine right away. I knew I wanted to do primary care. I didn't really realize that internal medicine was the field that I would choose until about my third year of medical school, when I started doing the different rotations and seeing what really was involved with internal medicine. I had been exposed to it. My father's in practice in internal medicine, and once I started my third year rotation, I really felt like it fit me. It was what I enjoyed. I really could see myself doing it, and that's kind of where I went from there. You're starting out with somebody, hopefully you can get a patient starting young in age and then work with them and take care of them their entire lives, and really build a relationship with them all the way from their, teens, potentially up to their 80s, 90s, depending on how long, they live. And so it's great to be able to have a relationship with somebody for that long. Also, internal medicine is broad. There's, goes from cardiology to gastroenterology. So there's a lot of things that, we diagnose and see, which keeps it interesting. It's not the same thing every day that you're going to see in clinic. I think the main thing a patient should look for when they're trying to decide who their physician should be is, do they feel comfortable talking to the person? I mean, you have to share a lot of private, personal information, and the person that's going to be your physician should be somebody that you really feel comfortable having a conversation with, being open with, and feeling like they're open and honest with you as well. I think what makes a good day is, one, having a mix of seeing different things, not seeing necessarily the same thing all day, but seeing people coming in with multiple complaints makes it interesting. And then also really feeling like I connected with a patient and that I've really helped them with something. When they leave the office and they feel like they have a better idea of what's going on with them and that we're going to get to the bottom of whatever their problem is and try to resolve it, it makes me feel like I had a good day that day.